Hello everyone, my name is Megan. If you're new to my channel, welcome to and welcome back. If you cannot tell by the title of today's video, I am doing my blush ranking for all the blushes that I have in my collection. A couple months ago I did my bronzer ranking. If you're interested in that, I will leave that linked up in the cards right here. Initially my plan was to do like bronzer ranking, blush ranking, highlight ranking, cream products, like eyeshadow palettes, the whole shebang. But then, you know, life happened and here we are, so like... Also, if I sound a bit more nasally than normal, a little like weirder, I have COVID, so here we are. I'm fine, but you know, I'm put on isolation, but here we are. So if these are still videos that you would like to see, I would love to make them. I think I'm still gonna do my highlighter one anyway. Like if you want to see like my cream products and my eyeshadow palettes and the this is and the that's of it, by all means let me know please, because I think these are really fun to make, but obviously if nobody's gonna watch them then I don't want to make them necessarily, you know? Anyway, so without further ado, I have my note cards right here with the 15 total blushes that I have between cream and powder, and let's go ahead and get to ranking them. At the very bottom, I have it listed as 14, but I have like a tie for one. So I guess it would technically be my like 15th blush, is my Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Duo in the shade Whisper. It looks like this. It's just, you know, like a crayon. It's currently my project pan. I think it's such a great color. Honestly though, there are no products here that I dislike. So like, yes, this is the bottom for them, like of my 15, but like I still really like the product, you know what I mean? There's nothing in here that I like really do not like. So at 15 I have my Lip and Cheek pencil from Nude Sticks in the shade Whisper. At 14 I have my Jouer Rose Gold Duo. These last really well. The colors look like this. It lasts really well. They apply super smooth. I just don't wear powder blush all that often, but the times that I have worn these I've really liked them. So at 13, I have my Cindy Luminizer from the Balm. I think this is technically a highlighter, but honestly, I use it as a blush or like a blush topper. But there have been times where like this has been the blush that I use, like totally by itself, like this is it. And I love it. I think it gives a really healthy glow to the cheeks, even though it's like on the shimmery side. It doesn't look like metallic, you just look like, I don't know, it's very like healthy, and I just think it's beautiful. So at number 12, I have my Perricone MD No Makeup Blush, which is right here. It looks like this in this little vial. I love the color. I love like the texture of it. It's very easy to apply. It dries down. My only concern, and I think this is like a personal thing, for whatever reason, I don't find that it lasts super long, but I'm not too mad at it because I can like really put it up and go kind of heavy-handed, and then some of it will just kind of like disappear and then it looks good for the rest of the day. It's very odd. I don't really know how to describe it, but I think this is such a great color. It's so pretty and I really do enjoy having it in my collection. Okay, at number 11, I have my Milani Rose d'Oro blush. This is what it looks like in the pan, but it's just a really pretty rose gold baked blush from Milani. These I think are so pretty, and these are the same kind of shimmery. I say these because I have another one that I'll talk about later. When I was talking about that Cindy Luminizer, how it just like kind of highlights the cheek in like a really natural, like glowy lit from within kind of way, it does it the same way that these do that, like same thing. But yeah, this is a little dark for me most of the time. I have to be very careful because it's very easy for this to get like really overwhelming. But I think it's a gorgeous color. I love the formula. If I can go in with a light enough hand, I think it's a very unique color to my collection. And yeah, so at number 10, I have my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Between the Sheets. I am so tired of this blush currently, but I've gotten a lot of use out of it, I'll tell you that. I've gotten a lot of use out of this one. If you guys don't know, this was in my project pan for the first 6 months. I used it 100 times in the project and I still have like literally no signs that I've ever used it. Don't know how that happened. If you guys are interested in my Project Pan playlist, I will also go ahead and link that up here in the cards. Honestly, right now I'm kind of burnt out from this, but it is a really, really pretty color and the formula is amazing. And so yeah, that's my number 10. At number 9, I have my Benefit Benetint. This is the small size or the mini size, whatever, which I like better because it has the doe foot as opposed to the like full size, which I think is like a brush applicator. But this is just the original. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's just like the original Benetint. I think that, again, this has a really nice long like staying power. I think it's a great color. It's really easy to work with. I mean, sometimes it gets stains your fingers a little bit, but like it's a stain, so that'll happen. But yeah, overall I'm really impressed. So at number 8, I have my Fenty Cream, what are these called? Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. This one's in the shade Petal Poppin'. I have 2 of these, but this one is definitely a brighter color for me. I tend to gravitate more towards like neutral toned mauves and just like neutral tones in general. So this is definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it is such a beautiful formula and the color just blends so beautifully onto the cheeks that I don't even care. So again, this one is number 8. For number 7, I have my Milk Makeup, what's this called? Lip and Cheek Stick in the shade Work. This one was like a birthday gift, whatever, for Sephora, a birthday perk. This, again, it's just such a beautiful, like, vibrant color that blends so easily. It can be built up, it can be sheared out. It is just, I love this formula. I think it lasts really, really well. And yeah, super happy with that one. At number 6, I have my Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Blush, but this one's in the shade Cool Berry, so this is much darker. More of kind of what I go for. This, again, it looks very intimidating, but it blends out beautifully, lasts all day. Everything I had to say good about the other one, except I just like this color a little bit better. But yeah, so that's that. At number 5, I have my MAC blush in the shade Sincere. This one's another powder blush. I've had this for years. And I got this like secondhand from my aunt who used to work at a MAC store, and I think she had it for like 10 years before I even had it. So like this thing is way past expired. But it preforms so wonderful. It's still just, oh, it's so beautiful. I love the color. I love the way it blends out onto the cheeks. Everything about this blush, I am obsessed with it. I'm so happy I have it in my collection, and I love it. So next up at number 4, there we go, I have my Milani blush, the Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. Earlier I talked about how I have another Milani blush later on in my ranking. This is it. Again, I just love this formula. This color is spectacular. It just makes you look so like beautiful and flushed and lit from within, glowing. I love these. The color is great. I mean, it's Luminoso, it's the cult classic. Like, it's a great color. But yeah, super happy with that one. So at number 3, I have my Rare Beauty, I think this is like the matte blush. I don't know, it's a mini one, but this is in the shade Bliss. I think it's so gorgeous, such a pretty pink. Again, super easy to blend out, super long lasting, super wearable, all the good things. Really happy that I have this in my collection. And then at my tie for number 1, I really don't know which one to put first, but I guess for the sake, since like I have to, you know, like I'm going in an order here. I can't talk about 2 at a time. I gotta talk about 1 at a time. I don't know. Okay, so this is my Nude Sticks Magnetic Plump or Magnetic Lip Plush Paints. I'm confused by this because like on the front it says lip paint, but like on the back and on the website and everything it's like it's a multi-use product for like eyes, cheeks, and lips. But this is the Nude Sticks, whatever you want to call it, in the shade Tahiti Hottie. This color is gorgeous. It's a little bit on the darker side, a little bit on the vampier side, but it just blends like a dream. It is so smooth, so beautiful, amazing color. I literally love this. My only thing about it is that mine came broken. So like there is not a doe foot on the edge. It's just a stick. Like there's no, the doe foot's in there somewhere because it came out the first time and I was like, that doe foot doesn't look very secure. And then I put it back in and then the next time I pulled it out there was no doe foot. So it's in here somewhere. but obviously it doesn't help me if it's in the package when the rest of the applicator is out. So like that sucks, but other than that, I love this. And then lastly, I guess that leaves us for number 1, and this is my Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk. These are literally perfect. They are super duper pigmented. Well, that's actually kind of scary because they are very pigmented. The littlest bit goes the longest way, and they're super buildable, so I definitely recommend like starting like small and working your way up. But these are just, they last all day. Color is gorgeous. I love everything about this blush. So that is my number 1 blush. Alright, that is my ranking of all the blushes that I have in my collection. Like I said, I know that I had 15, but there is nothing here that I dislike. So, you know, yes, I have some products that are number 15, but like I still love them. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest. Oh, what am I doing? If you enjoyed this video, please, I'd appreciate if you give it a thumbs up down below and left a comment if you felt inclined to do so. If you'd like to see more of me in the future, I'm not sure I would hate it the future, I'm not going to judge you, go ahead and subscribe down below as well. Again, I'm trying my best to kind of get back on my schedule, but if you saw my last video, which was my project pan update, life has just been wild. So I'm trying my best. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.